Hello, dear listeners. It's Darien, and as you can tell, this is not the Toad episode. Our next episode was intended to go up last week, and when that did not manifest, I fully intended for it to be this week. And as you can see, my intentions meant nothing in the face of a long holiday weekend where I will fully admit I spent a lot of time playing Hades 2. It's really good, y'all. The Toad episode is still coming. It will be coming next week. But to make up for the lapse, DJ and I wanted to release something for you all this week. Specifically, something from our Musemas series. As it is December and we are just about to start the 4th year of discussing adaptations of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which we believe, with an abundance of evidence, is the best Christmas tale to enjoy this time of year. No, I would not be taking any notes on that statement at this time. So DJ and I discussed it, and we've decided to release our episode on what we both agree is the best adaptation of A Christmas Carol of all time. No, it's not the Muppets one. It is, in fact, a Team Star Kid production. Speaking of Musemas, welcome back to the Patreon, past guest, friend of the show, and returning supporter, Charlie. If you're on the fence about whether or not Musemas is worth your time, perhaps the knowledge that Charlie, from many such podcasts as Of the Oldest Gods, Mysteries in the Machine, and The Bits, does join us on the Patreon for 1 month out of the year just to get the full Musemas experience. And I do think that's pretty high praise. Thank you so much, Charlie, for your seasonal support, as well as your year-round presence in the Muses of Mythology Discord server. And speaking of the Patreon, it is a new month, which means it's time for a monthly Patreon donation. Every month, we donate $1 for every supporter we have over on Patreon to some organization working to create a net positive in the world. We are combining November and December and donating to Faces of Hope's Holiday Helpers program. Faces of Hope serves men, women, and children experiencing domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, elder abuse, stalking, or human trafficking. Their dedicated team wraps around an individual or a family and provides crisis intervention services to stabilize them at no cost. Their Holiday Helpers program specifically aims to pair families experiencing tough times with individuals and organizations to ensure their wish lists are fulfilled. My place of employment did adopt a family, so this month we're donating $4, $20 for each month. We currently have 10 patrons over on Patreon, $10 additional dollars out of pocket to help make sure every member of this family gets everything on their wish list this year. You can check the link in the show notes to learn more about Faces of Hope. And thank you so much to all of our Patreon supporters who make this and all of our donations possible all year long. That's it for me, and we promise the Tote episode will be coming your way next week. But for now, please enjoy our discussion of the best Christmas Carol adaptation of all time, a VHS Christmas Carol live. On the 5th day of Musemas, my podcast gave to me VHS Christmas Carol Live from 2021.
This was really fun. It's a Star Kid production.
It's a Team Star Kid production, yeah.
Yeah, they did a Harry Potter musical.
Yep, if you haven't heard from it at all, but you exist on the internet, you probably have heard of the Harry Potter musical trilogy. They've done, tons of stuff besides that.
They've done tons of stuff. I've just never watched anything else. I've only ever watched the first of Harry Potter musical.
No, for sure. That's the one. But this is on YouTube.
Yep.
It was originally conceived as a purely online performance initially done in 2020, where all of the performers they wanted to initially do it over like a video streaming.
Yeah.
And everyone do it at the same time, but technical difficulties made that impossible. So all the performers essentially recorded their parts separately, and then it was all edited together.
Nice.
And then you could watch those performances online in like December 2020 of the pandemic.
Nice.
And then the following year in 2021, that's why it's called VHS Christmas Carol Live, because they were able to perform it live at a venue. Yeah. When the camera pans out and you can see the audience, that's why the audience are all in masks, because it's 2021 at that time. And then they went and released it on YouTube in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
This is not to be confused with the VHS Christmas Carol musical, which is it's a full-length musical production that also includes elements of Gift of the Magi and Little Matchstick Girl.
This sounds weird.
I'd be fascinated to see it because I think that sounds really interesting. I'd be interested to know how they do those elements and tie them all together because I think it's like 3 different stories that all overlap in places. But hey, this has been my favorite one we've done really this year. And definitely, honestly, my top 10.
It's strong.
It's strong.
For sure.
It's the thing you said, I think, yesterday's episode about how when you're doing an adaptation, you don't have to have everything like beat for beat the same.
Yeah.
You're just trying, like a good adaptation is capturing the theme and ideas.
They did a very good job with this one.
I really think they did a really good job. DJ, how would you describe this thing?
80s.
Yes. It's called VHS Christmas because the idea is to invoke, I think, VHS music videos?
I guess. Just like VHS videos, music videos or whatever, because The Ghost of Christmas Past is Jazzercise.
Yeah, she is doing Jazzercise. Her song is like a Jazzercise. I really like.
Christmas Present is very akin to... I've seen the guy... I've seen like a parody of the guy in like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes. Yeah, that kind of 80s. That's what is being parodied there. Yeah, and he's very cool. I like that his shirt says Christmas Now.
That's great.
It's like reminiscent of the like peace now, things now. And it's like he's Christmas present, so he's literally Christmas now. I thought that was a very good touch.
Yeah. And Christmas Futures design is
No, I know. I don't have it. I don't have it for you.
My Heart Will Go On. Who fucking sung that?
Oh, Celine Dion?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like this long white dress and like just, that kind of somber vibe for the song.
Yes. I was very much, I was on the Wikipedia trying to find like, do we have specific, like this is reminiscent of this. And so we could like, no, the Wikipedia doesn't include that. I mean, they're very obviously specifically referencing
things from the 80s,
but they're not things that you and I like.
I didn't grow up in the 80s.
Yeah,
I'm sure if we showed it to our mom, she'd be like, "Oh,
that's what this is."
She would actually probably really love it.
They know, yeah. She would probably, she would probably be able to tell us who specifically the celebrity influence is here.
Yeah, Scrooge is. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, they have
Office Space.
Office Space.
The boss in Office Space who says that.
Yeah.
He's dressed like that. Or older version of Wolf of Wall Street fella. Like the end of the movie kind of guy. Mm-hmm. That he's dressed like that. Yeah. With the suspenders and the bow tie.
Everyone's outfits are very 80s.
Yeah.
And very fun.
I love it.
I really loved it.
The character designs in this were really good.
Yeah.
I was watching the Cratchit scene in Present, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, man, they really nailed 80s mom and dad who grew up in the 60s.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, these people grew up in the 60s, and this is what they've chosen to wear now in the 80s. Mm-hmm. And it really is just like the browns, the jacket.
Yeah, they're not in peak 80s fashion. They're in what 80s parents wore.
Yeah.
Because, right? And they're normal parents, really right? Good, they're not like, they're the Cratchits. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have all these things. I love, there's almost no beat for beat dialogue.
No.
In this.
There's some, but it's not.
I think when he sees Christmas Past and she says, "I'm the ghost of Christmas Past," and he says long past and she says your past.
Yeah.
That's like one piece of it.
I mean,
like,
it's what is it? I fear you the most, for
he does say I fear you the most, yeah.
Like there are like bits and pieces here and there, but it's not like whole strings of dialogue we have of just like, these are pulled straight from the book.
Mm-hmm. And no one's doing a British accent.
No.
Except for the Turkey Boy at the end. There is one shot. Everyone is performing live except for one shot with Turkey Boy who's pre-filmed on a screen.
Yeah.
And I
probably couldn't get the actress back.
Well, but then just cast someone else. Everyone is here's the thing. Everyone else is doing multiple parts except for Scrooge, right? Who's on stage the entire time. Yeah. So everyone is running around doing different parts, even if they're just backups in like the party, like Fred's party has a bunch of folks who are dressed in other outfits and doing
maybe it's
ensemble.
Like a specific homage to this person specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe something happened with her.
Well, that's what I was wanting to know. I was wanting to know if like, because she was in, I think it is, because she was in the original, like the completely online, she had a lot of different roles. And So I'm interested. I just wanted to know, like, obviously, and she's a member of the Star Kid, like, ensemble. She's been in their productions before. This is her first time being back in one. I was reading this one, like, her name, it's Allie G something.
Yeah.
Been a while. So I was just wondering if the reason, it doesn't even say in the trivia about, like, why they had her have this actor film instead of just having someone else do the thing, and if it was because, like, they weren't going to be able to make it to do the in-person performance, but they still wanted to have them as a part of it, so they did that, and also referencing the original structure of the show. Like, anyway, I think that's good. I have, like, no notes about it, except for it was just kind of weird. I just
kind of want to know.
So I wanted to know the reason for it. And also, this actor is, like, the boy that Scrooge calls out to and is like, what day is it? Buy the turkey. This is the only character doing a British accent.
Yeah.
Everyone else is not. Everyone else is just speaking. But yeah, it's said, they mention how it's in London, but they're not doing British accents, which I think is fine.
Did London look like this in the 80s?
You know, I don't know.
I mean,
it's very American.
It's very American 80s.
Probably
I just
not.
Don't think Europe had the 80s like America did.
No, I think, this is very different.
Their 80s was a little different, a little more Dead Poets Society 80s.
Probably. Yeah, it probably.
But I could be wrong there. I don't know.
So we didn't even have to have
I'm not English.
Yeah, I have no idea. Someone will have to tell us. But yeah, God, I really liked this one.
This was really good.
The
songs were
so
outstanding.
Good. I was thinking about how we just did the Magoo one, and we were just, like, recording it literally after watching.
Like,
I
songs
can't
are
remember
forgettable.
a single song.
Electric or Christmassy Electricity. Come on, take on the cha-cha slide.
Yeah, I really like the Jazzercise one. She's like, I'm the ghost. I got emotional.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Musicals get me pretty good.
Yeah,
I cried a lot when I watched through Has-Been. Right, I cried a lot.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I was definitely tearing up here. I'm like, oh fuck this. Musicals get me, and this shit was just so strong.
Yep, we get. We got to do the checklist. They don't do the time travel thing.
They don't do time travel. They don't do the girlfriend future past.
No, but they do a little change where he notes they set her up where we see them interact at Fezziwig's party. Scrooge notes how this is the night we met, and I really liked that. I don't know why, but because
you normally don't like it when they meet at Fezziwig's.
No, I like her being at Fezziwig's. I don't like it if she's Fezziwig's daughter.
Oh, that's right.
There have been adaptations where she's Fezziwig's daughter.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't like that, but I like her at Fezziwig's because in the novella, the first time we see Belle is when they're breaking up.
Yeah.
So I like us getting to see them in this happy point of their relationship because I do think it makes the ending more devastating. It
doesn't happen
us.
often, but I do like it when we see the proposal.
Yeah, that's only happened a few times. I think
like twice.
Yeah,
I'm like, I like it when we see that because it also like it implies a lot. Because again, we have come to the assumption that every time when we watch Christmas Past, it happens on Christmas Eve.
They are Christmas Past. I think they can only take Scrooge to moments in Christmas Past.
Yeah, so Christmas like Eve. On Christmas Present, they're showing what's happening on that Christmas day, and Christmas Future shows either like the late 25th or the 26th of December.
Yes,
right,
day after Christmas, I think. Yeah,
and that's what I assume for every single one of these.
Yep.
So I think it's fun when we get to see a lot of these moments because it's like she broke up with him on Christmas Eve, right? That's rough, but it's also she can't go through with it anymore. It also. I thought about it while I was watching this. I'm like, man, Scrooge's family must live fucking close by if she's able to go to his place on Christmas Eve to be able to spend it with him Christmas Day at their house. So the fact that he hasn't come back, his dad's just an asshole.
Yeah, and I think,
and it's like, yeah, we already kind of understood that, but wow.
Yeah. I love Fred. Literally says like, hey, Uncle Scrooge, like, I love you. I want to spend Christmas with you even though you're an asshole. And Scrooge completely shuts him down, but he's like, okay, I'm still going to try. And I love when he sees his sister and this is a sing through one, by the way, which I really like. I thought I didn't. And I think the thing is, I just don't like the Jekyll and Hyde musical. Is I think the actual thing I thought I didn't like.
You
sing
really
throughs.
Didn't like that musical.
Aggressively didn't.
The first
like
sing-through musical I saw was Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
You know, I've never seen Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
interesting. I didn't know about sing-through musicals at that time. So going in, I'm like, oh, it's a musical, cool. And we just transferred right into the next song from the first one. I'm like, okay.
There's just no
and then
spoken dialogue.
From second to third, I'm like, when are we going to start like talking?
Never.
Never. And then like
this is for
Hamilton's
singers.
a sing-through, and you're like, okay.
I love Hamilton, yeah.
Hamilton's great.
It's very, the sister showing up, and I felt like the actors had such
good
energy where you feel like she's so excited to bring him home for Christmas. He's so excited just to see her. And I feel like that's not something we get a lot of. It feels like it's a genuine, like, siblings are so happy to see each other kind of energy. So that was really good. And then getting to see the Fezziwig party and how fun that is. And I was like, is this the 60s?
60s, 70s.
Yeah, probably. I thought that was fun. I don't think the costuming quite reflected it.
I mean, when you are constantly doing costume changes, you probably do have some that are just like basic that you wear as like the extra crowd.
Yeah.
And when you have a couple of ensemble things, you're probably just like,
yeah, it was fine. No,
we're not going to be like 60s here.
Yeah, but
we could probably could have had like Fezziwig be in a 60s outfit, but
yeah, but I don't even know how I'd recognize that. I have no idea.
60s banker? I have no fucking clue.
Like, I don't know. Black and white now. But...
What Scrooge is wearing now? Bankers have always fucking looked like that, okay?
Yeah. The like, glasses are just a little bit different, I think. The scene where Belle breaks up with him.
Dude, that was good.
That was so
super
good.
Strong.
Oh, man. The song is called That Scrooge, and she's singing about how, like, you're not the Scrooge who loved me. You're not the Scrooge that, I dreamed about.
Yeah, I've dreamed with, not even about.
Yeah, dreamed with,
like, we looked at stars. We talked about our dreams. We wanted not, like, shit like that. Just, and it was, I'm always a sucker for a guy looking at his past self and yelling at his past self. Like, you're fucking up. What are you doing?
He does. I
love it.
So she does the scene in the dialogue's not beat for beat, but she has the note where she's like, if you met me now, would you even choose me? Right? And that is when our like modern Scrooge cuts in.
It's and like if I saw you now, I'd do anything to get your attention.
I'd do anything to make you stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like, oh,
or maybe it was like to look my way specifically.
To look my way. I think to let you leave, basically. Yeah. I wouldn't let you leave. Because the thing is like, he let her leave. Yeah. He's like, I wouldn't do that. Good. And then he's singing at himself. He's like, that's the Scrooge that doesn't know what he's losing right now. And that's the Scrooge that becomes me.
Dude, this song might be my favorite song of the whole.
Oh, it was so
good.
I was getting so emotional. Oh my God. Like seeing him looking at her like that also too is like, I wouldn't let you go. You're making a mistake. I love this so much about, he's like, it's the past. I can't change it. But I wish, and I think that's so important for the Scrooge, because he's like, I was the only child. Oh yeah, I really love my sister. Oh, I am kind of a dick to her son. Oh, this party was great. But this is the first moment where we get you wish you could change this. You can't change this.
Yeah.
And that's also a reason why I think us seeing Belle being happy is important, because it super cements that he can't change it. He can't go find Belle and be like, let's see if we can make it work now. Like that is truly and totally gone.
Yeah.
But Fred's still there. Bob Cratchit is still there. Like you could still be a good uncle. You could still be a good boss, right? A good employer. And like, I think him getting really emotional about that scene is important, because it is the thing that the first time we have a true inclination that he wishes he could change what had happened there. And it is the thing he cannot change going forward. He can't. He'll never, ever get Belle back.
Super good.
And I think that emotionally is what leads to the more like cementing of like, but you can change these other things. And if you regret this thing here, are you going to continue to regret the other things? Yeah. Good song, guys.
Great song. Then we move on to Christmas Electricity,
which is so fun.
It's the cha-cha slide, everybody.
It's so good. It's got cha-cha slide. It's got like peak Michael Jackson aesthetic and dance moves. It is like, and the performer is so good and so fun. I love that Scrooge cannot dance.
He just can't do it at all.
He can't do it, but he wants to.
He can't sing it. He can't do it.
They go to Fred's party, and he talks about how, like, he's like, why do you keep trying? He's like, well, my mom loved him, and I love my mom, so he must not have been, like, born evil, right?
Yeah.
Like, there must be something redeemable in him.
Yeah, super good.
Oh, wow. And that's the thing, it's like, he's not even doing it for Scrooge. He's doing it for the memory of his mom.
It's really nice.
Damn, Fred. And they dance, and it's super fun. And then they cut through. He's like, that party was great. And you're taking me to some poorhouse. Why can't we go back there?
It's because the Christmas electricity is in here, too.
Yes.
And it's just as outstanding as Fred's.
I loved that. I really loved that element of, like, it represents the Christmas electricity, that Christmas joy and the spirit and the love and the community.
Yeah.
It's not just in this big, flashy event. It's at the family thing. And it was, the Cratchits were sweet.
It was such a sweet scene, honestly.
Yeah, I really liked their song.
Their song was awesome.
Yeah, what was it? It was about, God, what was the name of that song? Hold on, I've got the wiki pulled up of the songs. Priceless. The song is called Priceless. The family singing about, like, it doesn't have a lot of treasure, but they have each other. In a way that didn't feel, that's a message that we get a lot, but I bought it this time. Like, not even kings or queens could have more than we have here.
Super
And
good.
I think it was like the performers really
the performers
really
here fucking really did just crush it.
Good.
Oh my goodness. These guys brought it so hard. Like everybody
And then
crushed it so good. The chemistry was outstanding.
And there was this family banter between the Cratchit kids. Well, there's one line where Peter says, because they're talking about they're grateful for.
I'm grateful I don't have what Tim has.
And that's like so horrifying, but also totally.
Jared got cancer. It said, I'm stoked I don't got the cancer like Jared.
Exactly. Such a genuine thing that siblings, especially kids, would say, right? Especially when you're a kid and like.
Especially if you're a kid that's like chronically sick.
Yeah.
And you have like an older brother who's like 2 years older than you and has probably picked on you a little bit before you were chronically sick. And I was like,
yeah. But also it's like, as a kid, you don't
understand.
You don't understand. Like, you don't recognize, like, the idea that they could actually lose his brother has not occurred to Peter.
No.
And so I don't think this line is callous. I think it's like genuine, and I think it makes the Cratchits feel like a real family and not just like this tragedy set piece.
Real cheaper by the dozen ass.
Yeah, and they care about each other, and so it was sweet. And also they do like a toast to Scrooge, and again, Martha's like, no. Also, I will toast to wish he was dead.
Yeah,
like not Martha. Martha's their daughter.
Yeah,
Emily is her name in this one. Emily Cratchit just straight up says it like it is.
It's like I hope he dies.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll toast to the hope that he dies.
Not even I'll toast to his health for your sake, honey. It's like, no, here's how I feel about your shitty boss who underpays you.
Yeah.
And then also in Christmas Yet to Come, in that sequence where they see the Cratchits
like, if only
mourning.
Scrooge paid you more.
Hey, if only he'd raised your salary. It's like literally what she says. And it's like, and I think in a less skilled production, that would have felt as on the nose as my critique of Mr. Magoo when he's like, please tell me I can still save Tiny Tim. And I'm like, way to spell it out. Or the radio broadcast. That was what it was. The radio broadcast aggressively spelled it out. And I'm like, I don't need that. This one, because I think she had that line earlier about
she had the setup. It's like, I hope he dies.
Yeah, to this one,
it's like, he pays you pennies for what you do, so I hope I'll toast that he dies.
Yeah, and so I like that. This line, I think, because she said that earlier, she is just a woman who's going to say literally what she thinks and is absolutely brutal about Ebenezer Scrooge. And I think that worked really well.
It's very good.
And the song of Christmas Future is called The Final Ghost. And I was so interested to see like how they were going to do the ghost, because as we talked about, doesn't usually speak, never get a line. They don't say anything. And in this one, the ghosts, what they say is just like a spooky, like, ooh, like melodic, which worked because I think if they didn't say anything, then it would have been weird because it's a musical and it just would have felt jarring. And if they had had a bunch of lines and like songs, like lines to sing, then I would have been like, but that's not it. I think they hit it perfect with just singing the spooky chorus element of it until he sees that it's his name on the tombstone, and then she sings Ebenezer Scrooge. I really liked that. What you doing?
I I'm truly trying to figure out who that ghost is referencing, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? Who's the...
That is... One second. I know this whole song. I cannot remember. Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler. See, I knew it. I'm like, Celine Dion was 90s. Bonnie Tyler.
It's like,
yes.
But Celine Dion has that same feeling.
Yes, because I think it's coming
Total
from...
Eclipse of the Heart. Because I literally just searched 80s white dress music video, and there was a Reddit post. I'm like, great.
There she is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This like really somber, really like emotional
Turn around
ballad.
Bright Eyes.
Yeah. But yeah, so the final ghost is what that number is called, and it's good. And they even do the couple.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get the couple often.
We usually don't get the couple.
The couple that's stoked about Scrooge's death.
Because he died, and oh, thank God, we were so in debt to him, and he's going to evict us.
Whoever it is, they're not going to be near as bad as that motherfucker.
And we will have at least more time to save up some money to pay it off and be okay. I loved that.
Good. Very strong.
For
Big
sure.
fan.
And casting choice of having the couple be like clearly a queer couple. Because in casting, like Marley is played by a female actor, right? But it's still Marley's ghost, he and stuff.
Yeah.
And so in stage performances, the actor's gender is not necessarily going to be the same gender as their character.
But these guys
they're dressed as like presenting masks. And I like that. Because I was thinking earlier, I'm like, how would you incorporate just queer representation into Christmas? Oh, right there. It's small, but I'm not mad.
Yeah.
And we never get the couple who's like, thank God he's dead. Because that's so funny.
It's super funny.
I will take the couple who's thank God he's dead over the I stole his bed sheets. Which they also had, and I liked it.
Are to show...
there was literally no one around to even care that he was being stolen. His body was like, no one cares.
Yeah, his body was there, and these people... And I think oftentimes, it's like the housekeepers he's hired.
Yeah.
Too. And like that just goes to show nobody gives a fuck about this man.
That's true. The housekeeper thing. I think because usually it gives the vibes that they're just people off the street who came in and stole it. But when it's like his housekeeper... and like employees, that hits harder. But just talking about like if I was going to do an adaptation and I had an element, I would personally keep the couple and cut this part because I think it's funnier.
Oh yeah,
I think it's funnier when he's like show some kind of emotion.
You could easily like in an hour and a half, you could fit every.
Yeah, you could fit everything. You could fit every. This is a 40-minute production.
You could fit every scene from that book in there because the book is only a long read again because you have to describe everything.
Yeah,
like,
and even then,
describe
it's
what
84
everything
pages
looks
long.
Like. It's not,
Well, how word count was like 30,000 words.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't think we've talked about that yet. I think that episode still hasn't come out.
No,
I think.
No, it hasn't.
Also, when we got so excited about in that episode, we're excited that they do a certain scene, and then they actually another production does that same scene, and we are. Because
holy shit.
We don't acknowledge to it with the same amount of excitement. We acknowledge it later on.
Yeah, you'll get to that episode. It's a fun episode.
Musemas. It's just they're all fun episodes. Yeah. But yeah, I really liked how they handled Future. I really liked the song. I liked the movement of seeing everybody. And
oh, now you're just trying to scare me. Bring me to a cemetery.
Yeah. He's like, tell me who died. Points to the grave. I don't want to know. Never mind.
Like, no, never mind.
Nope.
Just like
and that's when she says Ebenezer. And also the whole time, y'all, you can watch it on YouTube. Definitely watch this one. It's so fun and visually interesting. The backdrop they have is just a monitor, a screen that's playing weird like 80s music video.
Vaporwave stuff.
Vaporwave. Thank you. And so in this particular shot,
you got a lot of synths in a lot of these songs.
Yeah. It stops doing the vaporwave just vibes and becomes just Ebenezer Scrooge's name.
Yeah.
And that was cool. And then it describes like the ghost disappears and it's like Scrooge is dragged into the grave. And I'm like, you know what? Usually I'm not into Scrooge physically being dragged into the grave.
But metaphorically being dragged into the grave?
Metaphorically. Because sometimes I feel like they drag him to the grave, but then they make the grave hell.
That was weird. It's happened like 3 times.
It happens a couple of times. One time I
think it happens 50% of the times we've seen him dragged into the grave. 50% of the time, it's like hell.
Yeah, it's not just he's being dragged into the coffin.
And then there was that one adaptation that had just the whole fucking scene. You had a whole scene of Jacob Marley be like, "We work here now. Here's your chain."
That was so funny. I forgot. God, these are wild.
Some of them get a little crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of Jacob Marley, I liked Jacob Marley's song, Introducing the Ghost, and it felt... Go on.
Felt towards, like, right at the end, as, like, they were doing, like, the curtain call, right? And everybody's on, like, the outfits that they all wore and like their major characters. I was looking at Jacob Marley. I was like, oh, they're the chains. She's wearing them around her neck.
She's wearing a chain necklace.
She's wearing a bunch of chain necklaces.
I thought it was just the one.
No, it's a ton. They're all like chain necklaces. But I'm like, you know what would have been really funny? A Flava Flav ass big chain necklace that's like a lockbox at the end of it. That would have been funny.
That would have been good. Because in the scene, because I also like, I thought it was just one big chain. That's the one note I had. Not enough
more
chains.
Not
chain.
Yeah,
more
but
chains.
like it's a lot of like the tiny chains, like what you have around your neck.
Just like a little necklace chain.
One of those kind, just necklace chains. Like a bunch of tiny ones and like in varying sizes, and then there is one big one. But I do want the Flava Flav with a lockbox.
Yeah,
like a cash box.
Cash box. Yeah, I needed. I don't know why they didn't put wrap chains around. Like maybe not jangling and dragging, because I think that wouldn't have fit with the overall like character design aesthetic, but having them like physically wrapped around the performer's body,
I don't know
because
I didn't notice the chains at first. I only noticed them during the curtain call.
Yeah, and I only saw the one, and I was looking for like, where's Jacob Marley's chains?
Yeah,
it's also in that scene. We don't see them in well lit until the curtain call, because the scene with Jacob Marley is a lot darker than the other ones, because I also didn't realize Marley's lips are bright blue. And I would have clocked Haunted Mansion blue lip choice earlier than them at the end.
Yeah.
So not bad, but I do think that was like my one thing that I was like, oh, I wish this was a little different, is just the chains on Jacob Marley. But simultaneously, I felt like Marley really did feel like a friend who was wanting, like, no, please, I'm here to help you. I don't want you to suffer like I am suffering. Like, much like I felt like the siblings really had it. The Cratchits felt like a family. Like, Marley genuinely, like, the performer,
all really good.
Like, there was a physicality in like them reaching towards Scrooge and being like, I am longing to help you. I don't want to see you suffer. Like,
Marley's
I can't do anything.
While good, is no Link by Link.
Oh no, but Link by Link.
Link by Link is a very hard threshold.
That one hit so hard.
I cannot believe it.
So crazy.
I thought, I'm like, fuck, dude, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was good. And then Scrooge at the end encountering like all the family and stuff, and then like pulling back in musically their songs. So when he goes to see Fred, Christmas Electric, we get a little bit of that plays again. Yeah. When he talks to Cratch, because he doesn't go to Cratch's house. He sends a turkey.
He does.
And then he goes to Fred's house and parties.
He's like, I can't stand this. I'm either going to have to like punish you or give you a raise.
Yeah, and he's like,
what?
Wait, what? It's like the one spoken
him
dialogue.
Calling Cratchit priceless was really
That's what I was about to say. When he says that he's priceless, that's
like,
the Cratchit
Bob,
song.
You're priceless.
You are priceless. And I love the acknowledgement of Bob Cratchit. Like, I don't know.
Really nice.
I feel like this was not just like fun and a well-produced musical thing, but like tapped into
it felt like
Christmas
these guys
Carol.
Understood a Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
a bit.
like really, really
compared to some other adaptations that we've done the last 2 times.
It wasn't just, well, we got to check the boxes and this is what it is. It was like, no, this is what this story is saying. And at the end, it's like, it was even reprised as like Ebenezer Scrooge is the... Like Bah Humbug
was the nastiest man you've ever saw or you ever met is now the merriest man you've ever found. Yeah,
like at the end, and I like, so we don't get the line of, they might as well die and decrease the surplus population. But he has, when they come to ask for like the thing, he shoos them off with a Bah Humbug, because that's the opening number. And so when he's talking to Past about that, he's like, well, you wouldn't help. He's like, well, no, I totally would. And then we hear, I think Past is the one that says Bah Humbug to him. And I'm like, that worked really well.
It was good.
That was the thing where we talk about, we like this line, we like this line, we like this line. It's not just about the lines. It's really about the conveying the idea
callback
of it. Yeah, callback was really good. And just strongly communicating the way Scrooge failed to serve these people and why these are the scenes he's being shown, entirely based off of how he spent his Christmas Eve that day.
Yeah. Quite literally, that one night that we saw sets the groundwork for the whole story.
Yeah. It's not just like, you should treat your employee better. You were treated really well when you were just an apprentice at Fezziwigs.
Cratchit's your clerk.
He's
Not even
your
your
clerk.
apprentice. He's your clerk.
And you
the guy that
pay him so poorly, and you knew nothing about his family. You don't know anything about him as a person. You don't care about him as a person. And also, you're like, you see Tiny Tim, a poor child who is suffering. Earlier, you had the opportunity to help people like him, and you said no.
Yeah.
Like, you had the opportunity to spend time with your family when you were so excited to spend time with your sister once upon a time, and you told Fred no. Like, listen, I think you're right. I think this was very, very clearly made by someone who understands what it is about A Christmas Carol that makes them like it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. I'm not even saying like, oh, people don't understand it. I think it's like they know why they like it. And it's not just because of the lines and the dialogue and the checkbox, checkbox, checkbox. It is the idea of it. And yeah, this one is the... Of things that are still doing A Christmas Carol, the most different way to do it, and has been one of the most sincere and truest adaptations of what this story is supposed to be about. Yeah. And I cannot recommend it enough.
It's on YouTube. There's there's no excuse right now.
No, you can just go watch
it. Free.
And it's
free
only
on
like
YouTube.
45
Search
minutes.
Team Star Kid A Christmas Carol. You'll find it.
And listen, the songs are great. The set, and it's not very long. It's so fun. Yeah. It's so beautifully done. And like, I
bet the songs are on Spotify even.
Yeah,
if you don't want to watch it, you could just find it on Spotify and just listen through it, and you'll probably get a majority of the story. You won't get like fun vibes of the costumes. So I teared up twice. That Scrooge got me, and then the end, just with everybody, like hugging Scrooge and seeing him with everyone. Also, I loved when he wakes up after Pat Future. He's in a fucking bedazzled red suit.
Sequined red jazz, like a blazer. And I'm like...
Good.
I love that. It makes me very
super
happy.
Fun.
So, yeah. This one kicked ass, y'all. It made me so
fun.
Happy
Such a
to
blast.
Watch. Part of the rotation. Like, I will revisit this. If I had the opportunity to go see it live, I absolutely would. This
absolutely, dude.
So beautiful, so gorgeously done, so loving and sincere, and just some great performances. And yeah, y'all, I don't know. Shorter episode on this one, I think, but God, it's good.
There's not much else to say about it. We've covered everything that that we like. There's almost nothing that I have gripes about it with this one, because it blew me away, which is how just outstanding it was.
It blew me away, yeah. So, I guess, thanks for listening, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a happy holidays.